Hello everyone, Namaste, Namaskar, welcome to Gypsy and Moon. Today we're doing a pick a card reading after a very long time in regards to 3 blessings coming your way. Alright, so these are the most prominent 3 blessings, manifestations, wish fulfillment, or an unexpected surprise lined up immediately to come in soon for you. All right. So here are the 3 options for you. Number 1 is the Fates with Harry Potter. Number 2 is Milk and Honey with Hermione. Number 3 is Treasure Island with Ron Weasley. Alright, so see which one are you feeling drawn towards the most. It could be the character, it could be the placements like number 1, 2, or 3, the number which calls you out the most, or it could be the imagery as well. Take your time and see which one you feel drawn towards the most. Alright, and I'll see you soon. Hello, number 1. For those who were drawn to this card, the Fates, number 17, or Harry Potter. This is actually a pencil topper which I got. So, this one reminds me of the somehow, maybe because there's stars and all, but the whole essence of it, of the Aquarian Major Arcana, the star card, reminds me of that, which is about healing, hope, manifestation. But with this one, I haven't read what it says in the oracle, this oracle in particular. But a good part where the growth starts, part of your destiny is about to unfold. Like what got reminded at this moment was the moment Harry realizes that he's actually a wizard, you know. So all that opening up. So it could also relate to your spiritual gifts which are opening up for you. Alright, so I'll keep this card here. Is it on? No, it's not. I'll just keep it here for me. Interesting. I wanted to read a little what the oracle's message is before we begin, and I opened up on this page over here. So the oracle's message is the serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in your life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit, or for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. The essential meanings, the key words are fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. One thing where it opened up, I just want to read this one. Write it out and see where it leads. What was this about? You can't see, like, I'm gonna read this part and then just conclude with this. You can't see that has been determined by what has been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation. Write it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it, and the serenity you need to make good choices from here on. From here on out, will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. All right. That's way too many words that I read, and I partially comprehended what I read. So that's that. Let's now begin with your reading. Why you are here today for three blessings coming your way. I was drawn to a few oracles, more tarot decks. Uh, so let's see how it goes. I've waited a long time to do this reading. So here we are, Spirit. Oh, before we begin, let's pull out like three signs that this may be your ascendant rising, sun or moon sign. It's not important, but like if you intuitively know this is your pile, then it is so. But for some who want confirmation, all right. So we have Gemini. We have Gemini. I hope it is visible. We have Virgo. And we have Capricorn. All right. These may or may not be your sign, and that's all right if none of them are yours. So, what three blessings are coming for those who chose number one? Let's reveal the first blessing, Spirit. Okay. Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, Three of Swords, the Magician. The first one which I feel over here, see there are three cards. This one I saw it as in reverse itself, the Magician, which is a Gemini Major Arcana, Three of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Cups. Someone who is ready to now, after playing kind of portraying a facade, is now ready to reveal their truer selves. It's not otherwise. If the magician had come with the Three of Swords upright, I would have seen a little felt a little bit of malice. I don't know why I felt drawn to just read them out. Otherwise, I would have put them in. So this may come in as a bonus. And over here, we have Seven of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords, and Ace of Swords. So a lot of contemplation, a lot of what I feel is two people overcoming their what is this? Overcoming their fears when it comes to opening up. So perhaps a new interest, love interest, both of you, like this could be a new person or sparks flying, but there's a lot of slow pace of recently which has been going on, like no communication and stuff, like meeting whenever you meet type of thing when the scene is on with friends. I feel there's a lot of like initiation. One thing which is coming in is a breakthrough in communication, finally seeing things for what they are, and finally mustering up the courage, both the sides, overcoming their fears and whatever baggage came with the past experiences in love, and coming forward and giving this connection a chance. That's one additional thing which came through. All right, let's just begin. All right, we have Five of Cups. Yes, what is this about? The Tower in reverse and the Eight of Swords. Mars energy with this one. So Mars is Aries and Scorpio in reverse. Can you clarify these two? Father of Pentacles. The Tower is coming in reverse again to clarify the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. Alright. Felt it over here when the. Let me just see if it's coming in the frame. Alright. But very interesting that the Tower has come in twice. And in reverse. So the Five of Cups is a ship coming in. Something that you may not see coming, but it is indeed coming in. Something that you work towards, that indeed is finally coming through. So something that felt delayed, the results of which will now be coming in the following weeks. So the Tower coming in twice, storm going over, the delays getting over, whatever was creating an obstacle, that going away. A father figure in the picture. So with these two, when this the Tower card came in and the Father of Pentacles came through, the King of Pentacles came in reverse, it felt like ancestral property, a certain kind of land, your percentage in it being withheld, but now it will be given to you, kind of energy which comes through. And with, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, there is a there is a financial uh, windfall that you don't see coming, mostly through property expansion. Perhaps you are buying a property, but this feels like inheritance kind of money windfall that is coming your way. Or this also could be for others, how this financial windfall could be a job opportunity coming your way, like you're in your company, if you're not getting that remuneration or the promotion, it will be offered, a bigger offer will be coming in. So look into your options is something which is coming through. Stay open to your the options coming your way is something. The delay could have been like you've applied your job in a few places and no one reverted back, but in the time to come, very soon, within the month, you'll have few people reverting back to you, and then you'll have to make a choice which one you want to go for is something which is coming through. All right, so second blessing coming your way. Thank you. We have the World in reverse. Interesting. What is this about? Unfinished business about? Five of Cups, Six of... Again, the Five of Cups has come in. Can you clarify the Five of Cups, please? Thank you. Oh, Daughter of Cups and the Emperor. There are 2-3 storylines coming in terms of the second blessing. This could be tying loose ends, emotional loose ends, some kind of a emotional breakthrough which happens, or that energy of accepting the apology that you may never receive, kind of a thing, with a father figure or father figure wound that may be there, realizing it, and like the completion of that loop happening. And the gift is your maturity and the lessons learned and the patterns that you had to unlearn, kind of a thing, which is getting recognized. Apart from that, it could also be unfinished business in terms of a very prominent dream of yours which you haven't been able to pursue, or if you are pursuing, you haven't had the results, and the results will be coming in. They just spoke about a career change, someone contemplating of a career change, kind of a thing. And they're saying like you could be doing both, but it's like before the change, just wait, put in a little more effort and see what comes out, because the rewards will be coming in. There is success with the Six of Wands, and with the Aquarian Major Arcana, the Fool, new life experiences awaiting you. Okay, how do I sum it up? What is this unfinished business? We know the result, but what is this? Because the end result is resilience coming in. Unfinished business regarding something that you felt a lack of, that being filled up. The cup you are filling by your own self. Inner child healing as well, which is coming through, propelling you with confidence, renewed sense of self, certain kind of closure, emotional cathartic moment. That is what I'm feeling over here. Giving you a lot of fulfillment. New love for sure could be coming in as you like. This is like something in the sense of something which becomes obsolete, whether it's a behavior pattern or something in our life or relationship or something, all right? Once we close that cycle and cleanse our space, mind, and life from that, a new thing replaces it, which is more aligned to you. That's the synergy which is coming in over here. Hmm. I think I'm thinking too much into it. There's a sense of emotional rebirth or rejuvenation which is occurring. There's certain kind of baggage we are releasing ourselves from, feeling lighter and propelling forward, looking forward positively with hope towards a new future. So there's a certain thing which gets mitigated uh, much more easily than you predicted before, and there's a new beginning which is happening. So an ending and a new beginning, the infinite cycle, like nothing is stopping with an end but only curving forward towards a new beginning is what is being said. So, a blessing in disguise is also something which is coming through, some pattern which has been going on for a very long time. We are not getting short sighted, doing the healing which is required, whatever needs to be dealt with, and then going forward towards success and new beginnings is the energy which is coming through. I hope this is making sense. What is the guidance coming in with this one? Thank you. Peruvian lily with strength. Pretty interesting. Strength card is the Leo Major Arcana, and the World card are fixed signs. Fixed signs are Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. We have more effort will get you what you want. Push through. Like I said about the work, thinking about changing careers, just stay a little longer, put a little more effort, kind of a thing, and the breakthrough will come in sooner than you realize. I feel like with these two, there's a breakthrough in each and everything. Like things have been stagnant, but now things are picking up, and that is manifesting in by way of. I'm saying manifesting because of lack of words in my mind right now, but manifesting in the form of the green signals coming in. Some you are conducting, turning green on your own. Some are coming uh, as a byproduct of your work, is what was said. Okay, third one, please. Thank you. We have the Page of Wands. One more, please. We have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. The blessing, the third blessing is about finesse in a way. Mastering your skill. Like, how to orate in a more impactful way is a blessing which is coming through for you. There's a bit of ego death which is happening, but it doesn't mean the ego death happens that it just squashes the ego. It's not that. It becomes humble, but it also gets refined into understanding its own strengths, and it's not gregarious or being pompous, but recognizing, sitting in your power kind of a energy which is coming through. So that's the kind of finesse is what I'm seeing over here. In the past, you could have been like, if you got, just let me see, 7 of Swords and 6 of Swords. Okay. If you got a little agitated, something that got you agitated and irritated or triggered, you may react in the past, but now you will be coming into a phase where you realize that reacting in the heat of the moment may not be the best option. Let me just revise my words and then concoct a more potent combination of words and then speak to others, so that my power within me as I speak, and let them understand where I come from, kind of a thing was said. All right. Can we clarify what the third blessing is about? The Sun card coming in reverse. Yeah. See, the thing which I said about speaking too soon, uh, being led by instinct when triggered, kind of a thing. Learning how to tame that anger. Realizing when the cup is too full and when to release that a little, to make space for things to breathe again. Okay, with the Queen of Swords, we have the 10 of Swords. Interesting. Picking your battles, kind of a thing. Letting go when it's time to let go. Knowing when it's time to let go and what is worth your time, putting in the time, kind of a thing which is coming through. This is more like the blessing of, I know the word, it'll come. Discernment, the blessing of discernment which is coming through, and also learning how to keep your cool, kind of thing. Maybe it's something that you have been trying to uh, better up in your professional front, and it will start showing the benefits of it. We have the 9 of Pentacles, Daughter of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. Very interesting. Look at this. And your card is a number 17, which is an 8. Infinite. And the Page of Wands is coming in again. The Daughter of Wands. The gift of ascension, in the sense of ascending as a person, growth as a person in your personality and character, which will be seen, shedding old skin. There's this, when the ego is too futile and when the ego becomes refined, That is what is coming in over here. There's financial independence also coming through. Getting dedicated, motivation in terms of certain kind of gift of self-discipline in terms of work is also coming through. I'd also like to practice that, because I start doing it, then I get burnt out, and then I need some time before I come back. We have status. I don't know how this one is said, but the technical term is limonium sinotum with adaptation. Change will be better than you think, is what is coming through over here. All right. I want to look into some charms before we go into a few, one or two oracle cards for you. Okay, so we have an engagement ring. I'm just telling you. We have an engagement ring coming in. We have two rings which are coming through. Okay, we have blessed. We have a champagne bottle. So celebration indeed is coming in for you. We have, without change there would be no butterflies. Fear not. With, with the transformations coming your way, internally and externally, embrace it. We have the horse shoe also coming in, luck and protection. Let me just keep this way. We have a turtle also, slow and steady wins the race is there, but there's a lot of wisdom in the pauses that you get. We have a skeleton of fish, so a nice meal coming in. I can't think of more. We have Leo also with generous. We have a frog and we have two turtles. Meeting someone organically, and a very organic relationship which will be forming is something which is coming through also. There's a lot of prosperity which is coming in. A very generous time is flowing into your life, is something which is coming in. Kindred spirits, meeting like-minded people who empower you, who inspire you as well. Keep going. This is what was said. Where do I keep this? Keep it here for the time being. Let's pull out a few, one or two oracles for you as guidance. We have dolphin. Don't worry. Be happy. This one talks about communication also and happiness. What does it say? Dolphin. The dolphin has the spiritual ability to uplift your spirits with its friendly, playful nature. Escape from the stress of life by being more relaxed and doing more of what you enjoy. Pursue your creative passions and use your energy in a more productive way. Try not to worry about issues you have no control over. That's again like what we started with and now what we are ending with. Again, realizing what you can control and what cannot be controlled, and not worrying about what you cannot control, which is external stuff. What you can control is within. How dedicated you are, how you navigate through choppy waters, what narrative are you giving to yourself. How are you supporting yourself? Not always being judgmental, and giving your time, giving yourself the space to breathe as well. This worrying can, try not to worry about issues you have no control over. This worrying can become a habit. So by taking a more relaxed and laid back attitude, you can conquer your stress and become more calm and content. The mantra is I love to be playful and let go of worry, and that will be very beneficial for you to let go of the worrying. Yeah, the worrying is something that needs the volume that of that needs to be dimmed down, because it doesn't help feeling perplexed at constantly. So that's what's coming in. I hope this was beneficial for you. I think I've said enough. Spirit is like, we're done, girl. This pile is done now. Okay. So there are many things which are lining up for you, but just make sure that you're not worrying yourself like too much about things which may not be uh, happening according to expectation, or whatever it is according to a timeline that you may be thinking it has to be done with, over with, kind of a thing. It'll happen in its natural way. Allow the gentle waves of healing, abundance, and new opportunities and revival, rebirth coming your way. All right. Until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe. Hi, my lovely moons. Hello, number two. For those who were drawn to the card Milk and Honey and Hermione Granger. Alright, so this is the number 51, which adds up to 6. So someone could have the life path number 6. You could be born on a number, on a date adding to a 6. June could be of relevance. 1st of May could be of relevance, or 5th of Jan could be too. Alright, so let's begin. It's very interesting that this one came in Milk and Honey, because I've been hearing Milk and Honey a lot. Maybe because Thanksgiving just went and I wanted this reading actually to be posted before Thanksgiving, but nonetheless, it's happening when it's time to happen. This reminds me of Paradise, Cornucopia, abundance, happiness, enjoying the richness in life, adding value to the even the small mundane things that you do. Finding more satisfaction in that is also something which is coming in. Being more present in the present as it passes by is something which came to my mind. I'll quickly read what what this card says. But the rainbow always comes after it rains. So a new day coming in, a new chapter starting in your life, drying out your wings before you can fly again. That kind of a vibe which came in a lot of. And there's this lady also over here. I feel it's a lady, but there is a faint face over here. So your ancestors also looking upon you and being very proud of you and what you have achieved. That's what's coming in. And understanding that wealth is just not money, there's wealth of every kind. All right, so let's just keep this. Okay, first let me just read what this one says. Okay, with Milk and Honey, the essential meanings are the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met, Ten of Pentacles energy coming in with this one. The Oracle's message, I'll just read. There are many messages in different types, but I'll just read the Oracle's message as gist. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious. When all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe, these times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. How beautiful is that? So let's keep the card here so that I can see it as a reference and place her here. Okay. So, Spirit, we're now going to decipher the three blessings coming in for number 2. So, as you get prepared, let's first look into 3 signs, possible signs: rising, ascendant, sun, moon. It's just an extra form of confirmation. It needn't always be yours, but here we go. We have what I can see most prominently is Aries. Did it Aries. Sign number 2 cannot be Aries. See, if someone said it wasn't on the top and then second time it was on top, all right, so Aries it is. We have Scorpio. And we have Pisces. Interesting. Pisces, Aries, and Scorpio. What came into my mind was their intense passion. Like they do things with intensity in different graphs, in different, they said interludes of life. I don't know what that means, like how would that be placed or how you comprehend it, but in different genres, they have their intensities which pans out. So that came into my mind. Anyways, so as a commonality, okay. Like whatever they pursue, there's a little bit of intensity in the passion with which they do things. Alright, so blessing number 1 coming in for those who chose the milk and honey. We cannot start like this. Spirit 1. Okay. Firstly, they're telling me to, again, like I did in number 1, to take an overall energy for you to further see whether or not this is your thing. We have the Empress, Libra and Taurus, the Chariot, the Strength card. What? Cancerian Major Arcana, Leo Major Arcana. All 3 in reverse. With Ganeshji sitting in front of me, Vignaharta, Vignakarta, the one who removes obstacles, the one who puts obstacles, so that you also, so that you, like when he puts obstacles, it is for you to understand where you are becoming your own obstacle in the pursuit of success. Are you playing small? Are your insecurities at this time overtaking you more? That came into my mind. Empress, Chariot, and Strength. Not feeling that you are fully ready. Someone who is shying away from the limelight, shying away, nervous to pursue what they really feel like pursuing, whether it is in terms of career, in terms of a project, in terms of a relationship, putting yourself out there, shying away from that kind of a vibe which came through. All right, so now let's begin with the blessings. Thank you. We have the Eight of Cups. How do you want? Eight of Cups. Someone returning, unable to move forward in terms of love. Full moon also. We have a full moon, I think, in Gemini on the 4th, 3rd, 4th, or 5th of December. So someone could be coming back in terms of that. The Chariot now coming up, right? Can we get a bit of clarification, please? Wow. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Devil with Capricorn. And we have the Six of Wands. The blessing coming in as a disguise is going to be about, the revelation will be about what is holding you back from a fulfilling, holding you back from forming a fulfilling bond. And why have certain kind of patterns been keeping you in a loop? The High Priestess. To understand, to listen to your intuition. The Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Nine of Swords also, a lot of anxiety. The blessing is coming in a way, if you make the certain changes, this is going to come in fulfilling personal life, bliss, happy family, going towards like the Wheel of Fortune. The delay will be over, the fate will change, and your timeline or what you can, the kind of relationship, marriage, in terms of that, like companionship, romantic companionship, there's a lot of fulfillment that can be achieved. Someone like a soulmate bond or whatever, right? Something which is very fulfilling emotionally also, and thriving also. The milk and honey, this is not an illusion just because it hasn't manifested yet. And I use manifestation due to lack of word, uh, like not in the sense of enhancing the manifestations, do this and this will get down manifested, not like that. Yes, this can be manifested once you stop giving in to certain temptations that you have been given to, like certain kind of type, bad boy kind of a type, or players and all of that. Recognize that in those flings, situationships that you're keeping yourself in, and they can be hurtful also and not so fulfilling in the long term. At the end of it, it does satiate the thirst, but it doesn't quench it entirely, because it comes in bits and pieces, wherein something more fulfilling can be coming in. How you can manifest this is by stepping away from these kind of traps is something which is being said. But what I was saying is that it's time now to recognize how you are constantly keeping yourself and engaging with people who are emotionally unavailable, because you, even if you do believe that you want this, but right now your subconscious or whatever it is, You're acting out on keeping this at bay by replacing it with this, something which you are no longer in sync with. Your soul knows, and now it's time to imply it. That's what's coming in. You want this, it can happen. Certain kind of shifts you need to walk away from this kind of dynamics. Heal, realize who you are, build a connection with yourself, healthier connection with yourself, and slowly, as you rebuild your connection with yourself and what you understand with love, as those insecurities subside because the trust within yourself, your bond with your own self, and your self value increases, the space for love, long term relationships, marriage, having children, all of that will start taking birth. But in order for this to come your way, we need to move this out of our way and move towards something more fulfilling in terms of love. There's when you remain in this, there's a sense of, you know, that it is not fulfilling, it becomes irritating and everything, also because of breadcrumbing and whatever it is, anxious style of relationship, whatever the style may be, and all of that. You're keeping yourself in a loop because you want to be away from this. So it's time to heal whatever is triggering the fear of uh, choosing also the right kind of a person, and all of that can be quite intimidating. So we keep ourselves in something more light-hearted. Although we do crave for something long term and meaningful, but we keep ourselves here. So realize why is that. And it doesn't mean that you have to completely step out of it and then just be celibate for a few years and then get into this. No, you can keep dabbling into it, but understand what it is. Stop looking for love in the wrong place is something which is also coming in. And if this is what you want for now, then keep it at that. Don't expect something long term to come out of it, is something which is coming in. You'll be hurting yourself that way. And the butterflies you may feel in regards to all of this, the fling, the spark, and all of that, may be just anxiety that you are not realizing, because long term relationships and all of that, marriage and all, can be both, has like uh, the like it's not fanciful and whimsical at all times. It can be quite mundane and boring, but it's the small amount of support and everything that you give to each other in the small mundane things, activities doing together, and all of that which comes with it. So that is what is being said. I want to move forward now. This is the blessing lining up for you, but it is important to move out of the old zone before it this manifests. Okay, I think I've said enough for this. Sometimes I don't know if I was, but sometimes I just get too much into the channeling and all of that. My tone may change. You might seem a little more never mind, why am I clarifying this? But there's no judgment which is coming in. I've myself been in this loop also, okay? Just saying. In the past. Blessing number 2, the chariot and the emperor. Cancer and Aries energy coming in. Can you clarify the emperor, please? Ten of Wands, Ten of Wands. The second, I don't know, your pile is like they want to say something, then they take a route wherein they could just put it here. Like a route is, the route is like this, then we come here. It's like an idiom which is going on. I don't know how to say it. There's a bit of not sarcasm, like it's like a riddle which didn't need to be there. You can be a little more direct kind of a thing. Anyways, the second blessing in disguise because this will be in disguise is the delay or someone's exit or the revelation of someone's truth. So, deception being uncovered, the truth coming forward, the realization why the pause is there, kind of vibe which is there. The two blessings which are coming in together because they have a similar kind of energy. Something which is stopped, there is a blessing in that. Blessing of protection, blessing of rest. So this is the exit of a manipulative person that you may have put out maybe on a timeout with. This could be a oppressive person, a manipulative, a little bit of a bully. There's could have this person could have had a lot of options, some kind of sneaky business which is now coming to an end. And there's just this pigeon which walked by, looked at me as I looked at it, and it went away. Like, oh, oops, went away. So there's a completion which is happening. This person exiting your life is a very good thing, whether it is happening right now, whether it happens in the next few weeks, or it happened in some time or a few years ago also, maybe due to a Mercury retrograde which came, and you may have thought about this person and maybe thinking about, oh, what if I did something different and all. No, this person was manipulative. This person wasn't serious about you. Their intentions were a little sly, they were a little deceptive, and this person was not right for you, and that needed to come to an end. Or if there is a person who jumps in and out, and perhaps even your friends or family members have been a little concerned about this, pay heed to their concerns is something which is coming through. And if possible, tie the loose ends and say goodbye to this person is something which is coming through. It needs to come to an end. Something fishy is going on. That is being said, the motto is not to trigger you, but certain kind, like in this also, there was a little bit of calling out and then saying, see, realize what is happening. And now they're talking about some person who may be keeping you in a trap. Not in a trap, but you're quite enamored, you were quite enamored by this person. The potential may have been very good with this person, but you've given it enough time. This has to come to an end. If you feel like, no, this is a very serious connection that you're talking about and all of that, we're married and everything, then a little bit of space is required. Over here, the chariot, the 10 of wands reverse, the 10 of wands upright with the 4 of swords. This is just saying, don't burn yourself out. And you don't have to take the responsibility of everything. Declutter a little in terms of the amount of responsibilities you have taken for yourself, apart from that for everyone else also in your life, kind of a way. That is also happening. Certain kind of detox is important. Something which is not progressing in particular is also a restful time that is being given as a blessing to you before things start picking up pace, is what is being said. I'll just pull out this thing and we'll go forward. So this is just saying the second blessing is the hiccups which are which are coming in. I'm laughing because I'm stuttering again because I'm getting a little perplexed by the energies. Um, what was I saying? The hiccups are coming in as a blessing in disguise. What you can make up for while things get paused in one department of life. That is also something which is coming in. Rest up. You need to rest up. Sometime in solitude will be good for you. My God. You know what? When I cleansed the deck for your reading, this was at the bottom. And I read it. And it has indeed come forward. We have a bird of paradise with self acceptance. You are so much more. More than what this person wanted you to believe. That is what is coming in. I want to go forward. So if this person is, there's certain kind of ending coming through or a pause which indeed is a blessing, which you may or may not see it at this moment, but in time you will see it as that. Let's move forward now after I place these. Blessing number 3. With so much nourishment which was here, these were situations which were unnourishing you, depleting your resources, your self confidence, your energy source also. So the pause hit, we hit the pause button cosmically for you to rejuvenate and realize a few things and reorchestrate or replan, re navigate. Blessing number 2. We have Three of Coins and the Lovers, Gemini Major Arcana coming in reverse. A good decision taken in your favor. In terms of love, someone choosing you. King of Swords, someone who is rational, practical, who gets enticed by intellectual talks, by your wisdom, not just like uh, like your beauty inside and out, your mind, the conversations that you have coming in as a foreplay. Okay, so this could be air sign. I will just generically say it. Air sign Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. On top, we have Nine of Wands. Initially, you may feel like you are in a stiff battle or a competition in terms of talking or making your words, making it through to their brains kind of a thing, but I think then eventually it will be better. But certain kind of working which will be required. Okay, now let's just let me just clarify these things and then I'll talk. One thing which was said was two things. Learning a new skill will be very good for you. If you're thinking about taking up a hobby in order to uh, release pent up energy or just as a source of enjoyment, that's a good thing. And also the second thing was following up this trail of thought itself, was an old skill of yours may come to use very soon and you'll feel it as a blessing that you already knew about how to utilize this tool. kind of a thing. Like you already had this feather in your hat to pull out and utilize now, kind of a thing. All right, can we have a bit of. Arey bhai. We have the hanged man upright. We have the knight of swords also coming in. Interesting. Good news, overseas good news also could be coming in as a blessing. A decision being made in your favor is something which is coming in quite rampantly, which will be communicated to you in the form of email, or it could also be someone being a secret Santa that randomly came into my mind, because I felt like I just got reminded of people placing orders for their loved ones for the festive season which is coming in. So that came into my mind as well. Too many. What it is? What it is? Wow, what's with the four? We have Father of Cups, we have Father of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Cups. Very simply put, because I'm not going too much into it, like very simply put, this is more in terms of romance than finance, is what is I can see over here. One blessing in disguise. Your reading should be three blessings in disguise coming in for you. One blessing in disguise, apart from all of that, would also be you recognizing who your frenemies are, with the Three of Wands coming in reverse as well. Who sees you as a competition, you'll see the passive aggressiveness flowing in very soon, and you'll realize what their actual intentions are. All right. In terms of workspace as well. Apart from that, I feel like soulmate energy, father of king of cups over here. You will realize who's your secret admirer, who's been observing you for a long time. That will be coming out in the open, kind of a thing, which is coming through. What's the guidance coming in? We have bluebell with gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. We have heart sees compassion. Tread a little more tenderly coming in. In each of all of them, I haven't said too much properly over here, with the hanged man also coming in telling you to take a pause, look at the higher perspective, gain a perspective which is balanced, and then move forward. There's no point of rushing towards the end goals, because guess what, that may be an end goal while you are journeying there, but once you reach that end goal, a new goal opens up, kind of a thing. All right, so enjoy the journey as well, is something which is coming through, and take it easy. Hit the pause button whenever you feel a little too riled up, or like you're rushing and all of that. The moment you catch yourself doing so, take a step back, or just step aside, pause, reflect, analyze, realign, and go forward, is something which is coming through. While the frenemies may come through, you will also realize who all have your back, is also something which is coming in. And you'll feel very grateful for the compassion they show towards you, and how it is being reciprocated by you too, is something which is coming through as the third blessing. Alright, before we take a few oracle decks, let's just take a few charms. Before we look into one oracle card, let's look into the charms, is what I wanted to say. Alright, the first one which I can see is peace, and it's important to peace out a little, find your inner peace. We have a coin coming in. What's written in it? In God we something something. In God we trust, and 1929. When you add that up, 3. 3 could be of significance. We have an elephant. We have the third eye chakra. We have Ram, which is the throat chakra. I don't remember. We have the Pegasus. I'll write it on screen what it means, what this one is. We have another coin with Queen Elizabeth the Second, England. We have a spike. Oh, I didn't realize how close I was. We have the hand of Hamza. There's a lot of protection coming your way. Angels guide you. We have an anchor. We have 2 elephants. Pile 1 had two turtles, 2 elephants. We have a butterfly, a golden butterfly. The opportunity is ripe for you to change the course of your life if you so desire. And with the anchoring, grounding will be beneficial for you. We have, what is this? I have no idea what this is. And we have the Amiya also, a spiral. This could be a time of Kundalini awakening, self realization, which occurs. So these are the charms. Anchor yourself in your reality, accept things for how they are before you can release or transform them. Inner peace is important. Your soul tribe is ready to meet you. You will meet them one by one. Feels like a needle also. So, in new experiences in your life's quilt, you are divinely protected. It is vital to be honest with yourself, to speak your truth, starting with your own self. Lovely. We have sensuality. Express your sensuality with grace. This says express your sensuality. We'll just read what this card says before we end this reading. This card says, being a sensual person means you have a heightened sense of awareness for touch, smell, taste, hearing, and feelings. Sensuality plays a big part in your sexual life and your overall ability to derive pleasure from life. You like to take advantage of what life has to offer and live with love and passion. You are also eager to experiment in life. You can make great discoveries of mind, body, and spirit, fulfilling your desires and enjoying the ultimate contact with another. Sensuality embodies all the qualities of self awareness, including your uniqueness and authenticity within your comfort zone. Express your sexuality in your own way or rediscover your own vitality. The mantra is I live life to the fullest with passion and love. So that was your reading. She's wearing a butterfly necklace. The chakras that you are, if you are into chakra rebalancing and all of that, chakras you can work with are, of course, third third eye chakra, which you work with your intuition. But there's this throat chakra, solar plexus chakra, and sacral chakra. Energy coming in very strongly. There's a subtle cue of um, subduing the impulsivity, feeling impulsive and impulsively, then or irrationally taking a decision, rash decision. That needs to be curbed a little. And the things that you keep doing, recognize whether it is out of habit, out of necessity, or out of actual requirement. And wherever you feel that alterations can happen, invite that into your life, is something which is being said. All right, I think this one has been very long. I'll need to take a break before I do the third reading, but nonetheless, I hope this was insightful for you. And thank you so much, and take good care of yourself. Until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe. Hi, my lovely moonies. Hello, number three. For those who were drawn to this card, Treasure Island, with number nine or with Ron Weasley. Alright, so number nine could be significant life path number, the date like 9th, 18th, 27th of a month could be of relevance, ninth month, which is September, could be of relevance also. Let's first quickly read what this one is saying. Treasure Island. Discovering uncharted lands. Starting on a new adventure and actually enjoying it. Okay, so let's see what this one is about. So the keywords with the essential meaning of Treasure Island has the law of attraction bringing dreams into fruition and the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. The oracle for this card is the message. There are many messages, but the oracle's messages: you worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly in the midst of it all you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize X, when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Beautiful message which comes in along with that. I'll keep him here. I hope it is visible. The message which came in with this and the reading which happened in number two, feels like number two may have been a reading for you 2 3 months ago or a year or two ago, and Number 3 will be the advancement of number 2. Okay, but I have cleansed everything, saged everything, all the decks used also. So now let's look into 3 signs. This could be sun, moon, or rising, ascendant signs. May or may not be relevant, but still, for those looking for an extra bonus. First one, we have Leo. Leo coming in again. We have Taurus. And we have Gemini. Gemini is coming. Who hasn't come in? I saw the Sagittarius and Libra, Sagittarius or Libra as well. So, those are the signs. Sharp focus forward is something which was said. Fast communication also, which will start coming in. Okay. Okay, we're skipping the overall energy which was done in the previous 2 ones. Let's just begin with the 3 blessings coming your way. Starting with the first blessing for number 3 spirit. Thank you. We have the Knight of Coins. An opportunity to grow in your career, learn and grow in your career. Certain kind of mentorship opening up for you as well. At the bottom we have the Empress in reverse, and on top we have the Tower. Radical shift. This will bring in radical shifts for you. Power moves is the opportunity coming in. We'll clarify this more. Six of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. In terms of work, I feel like work and life, personal life balance will be essential. Rest it out whenever you get the time, because things are going to get busy for you, is something which is coming in, or work is about to get more demanding for you. But I feel this time around, it's not like you're overworking or working beyond the capacity of the position of your job. I feel even if you are overworking beyond your own field kind of a thing, that is gonna come in. That is going to be that is going to be compensated in a way through remuneration of bonuses. That is what is coming in. On cutting, we have the Seven of Cups, talking about options opening up for you. Further clarification, please. What's the first blessing coming in for number 3? The blessing of a good idea also came into my mind. Like a really good idea, a product idea also coming in for you. And with that, we have the Star, Aquarius Major Arcana coming in. Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. The blessing right now is not about taking action, because I wanted to check this one also, but this is a blessing of ideation, thinking about the plan. Planning stage is what is coming in over here. So doing the R&D research that is required. There are new ideas which will be coming in, and you'll get the time to think about to compare and build a blueprint and see which one is the strongest, most feasible, most profitable for you to continue with, is something which is coming through. But not to like right now is not the time to take the action upon it, but to refine that idea that you get is something which is coming through over here. So the first blessing is about an opportunity coming your way or you creating it. And it's a good opportunity coming your way for sure. Financially, this could radicalize things for you a lot, but think about the options and the ideas and then take the action. The time now is the yin of creation, of thinking about the idea and refining it, and then the time to take action will come in. But right now is the planning stage, is what is opening up firstly. What's the guidance coming in for this one? We have peony with health. Focus on all parts to make the whole. Interesting. This could be like the star also talks about healing, hope. Uh, and so, what I felt in terms of healing as well, with the Knight of Pentacles, which is coming in, grounded feeling, and also like building, adding healthier habits into your routine is something which is coming in. Chalking out some time, either on a daily basis or a few days in the week, where you can dedicate the time to your health as well, whether it's meditation, whether it's some cardiovascular activity, that will be nice for you, something which is coming through. So any kind of health related goals that you may have set up during the time of this reading, uh, during the new moon in Scorpio, which may have been revealed to you that I need to dedicate more time, like treat my body like a temple kind of a thing. Any healthier habits that you take upon for bettering your body will be very beneficial for you. So that's one blessing which is coming in. Blessing number 2. I'm saying a few different ways because obviously it's a general reading. So many people may be looking at it, so it's different tangents, but one of them will be true to you. You'll know which one. Blessing number 2 for those who have chosen Treasure Island. Wow. At the bottom, we have Eight of Swords and the Lovers. Certain confusion coming to an end. Ten of Swords, followed by the Empress, number 3, which is Libra and Taurus energy of Venus, and the Magician card with Gemini coming in. Mercurial energy, which is coming through. Very nice energy. Out of the doubt comes clarity, surety, and the clear focus and the vision to march forward is the energy, comes the initiation. Again, a lot of birthing. Three is very strong for you, like the energy of 333, 369. Like the energy of creativity, thriving, solar plexus chakra, activation, not activation, but realignment, and boost of sacral chakra, which brings in revitality, confidence boost, which is also opening up. You could be an artist as well. The creative block coming to an end. Post letting go of something, there's this renewal in faith in your own self and your capabilities, which gives you the motivation or determination or inspiration to carve out a new path for yourself. As a clarification, bottom we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. I don't relate to these, but anyways, they're not talking to me. But just one thing which was said was, when you're making be open to change, step out of your comfort zone, or expand that zone of yours. And while you're making changes, have patience. Okay. There's a certain kind of glow up which is also occurring. The second blessing also feels like a frequency upgrade. Like suddenly feeling more. I've said those words, but there's an ounce of happiness which is also coming in, looking forward towards life and feeling like a creator. Like, what do I want to create in my life? That kind of a command coming back to you is what is being said. The second blessing could be of pregnancy also, or good news in the family of a new member being added. And the swords has again come in. The tower and the chariot. The wheel of fortune. The sun in reverse. So that's nice because it's telling something. Okay. The fool, interesting. Too many. One more card, please. Actually, I don't really need it. But very interesting. See, the Sun card, which is a Leo Major Arcana, I'll just leave it. So many, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 major arcanas which are coming in, okay? And we also had the Chariot in reverse and the Tower, which also came in. So there's a Ten of Swords in reverse talks about something that you're not able to let go of. Page of Pentacles, when it's coming in reverse, is for me, it's talking about again certain kind of resistance, close mindedness. And the Sun in reverse, which is a Leo Major Arcana, this is the Fool, which is an Aquarius Major Arcana. The Sun coming in reverse is again like, unfulfilled dimness which comes in, unfulfillment and dimness which comes in, pessimism. So this feels like the past energy. In the now, we have still certain things that we need to let go of, certain mentalities which we are transitioning into leaving behind because we're viewing firstly ourselves in a different way, starting to sit in our power and creating healthier boundaries, reinforcing them whenever it's required, and now ready for something new to enter our life as well. For us to entertain newer things as your own self value increases with the magician and the wheel of fortune coming in, change of fate, change of pace, change of direction, manifesting what you actually want in your life. Like the card said in the beginning, the second blessing is a reassurance of the transitions that you're making in your life, how that is uplifting and bettering your life and your own potential as well. They don't want to talk about specifics, but a phase in your life which will be of remarkable growth and a lot of success. And you will be the one creating it brick by brick. It's not talking about one blessing, but multitude of blessings of your own creating is something which is coming in. This is very beautiful. I'm not being able to say things. This maybe an opportunity comes in which becomes a game changer for you, but I feel you are the one changing the game very prominently. Empress coming in, which is about fruition, abundance, material gain, recognition, new beginnings coming in, good things starting up in your life is something which is coming through. Very profound. Certain kind of emotional breakthrough which releases you from the grasp of the past, the shadows of the past which have lingered on for too long, and a newer, upgraded version of you which is now emerging is what is coming through. And my God, kind of things lining up for you. We have tuberose, and I love tuberose. In Hindi, we call it Rajnigandha. We have desire. Be certain of where you place your passion. Exactly. Exactly. What you put your focus on too will thrive, is what is coming in. So realign. Number three, blessing number three coming in your way. And I can't stop. I feel I haven't done justice in describing what is coming in, because they're telling me to describe it less, but then words are coming in. Unexpected new beginning, which comes in as a blessing for you. An opening that you didn't see coming, it will come in because you took the initiative of utilizing that golden opportunity, the thing which was said in the card. Okay. Blessing number three, Spirit, for those who chose Ron Weasley. I hope I'm saying his name right. So we have the Queen of Swords coming in. Interesting. Some of you are stepping into your boss era. Queen of Swords are really good decision makers, leaders, insightful, a little cold cut, but very career driven. They become like no nonsense kind of a thing. No nonsense. They don't tolerate nonsense or half baked ideas. Why am I again and again doing that? So the Page of Cups does want to come in reverse again and again. So we'll take it. We have the Moon also in reverse. The Moon, which is a Cancerian major arcana, but I see it as a Pisces major arcana. Um, Moon coming in reverse. Certain kind of truth being revealed. They just said rationalizing an emotional negative bias. A change in the narrative. High Priestess. Seven of Cups. The Tower. One thing which came in was also like, I'm just gonna say what they're saying. So repeat what they're saying. Spirit is saying. One thing is stepping away from the societal pressures that was riding the clock of your life. I'm just repeating what they're saying, and more to tuning in more into what you actually desire at this moment. Even if love, the romantic type, is taking its time to manifest, you're not getting boggled down by it, or that conscious thing, consciously making the decision of not getting boggled down just because friends around you and all of that, or your age group is getting married and all of that, you are reducing the pressure of it. Right now, I want to make something out of my own self, is something which is coming in. And for now, I'm seeing what is actually working for me, because worrying will not help. It's something which is coming through. There's also a certain kind of backward or retrospective clarity which is coming in, and realizing why a certain perhaps relationship did not work out, wherein you may have in the past blamed your own self solely for it not working out, wherein it was both people at play, recognizing what they did, recognizing what you did, and then realizing with whatever you had, the knowledge you had, maturity you had, you handled things that way. And what they did to make this relationship, past relationship, come to an end, that was beyond your control. That was their actions, their choices. What remains is for you to realize whether or not those choices are still playing out, the choices that you made, the patterns that you had created in that relationship, do they still exist or not? And how you have matured up. That is something which is coming through. The re-narration which is coming in of, I feel you are stepping out of victimhood. Some people not getting boggled down by past failures, but realizing that you still have many options open, and this is your life. The high priestess also coming in. The intervention, your psychic abilities getting upgraded, or suddenly realizing that you have the one of the clairs which is very prominent now. Some of you could be tarot readers or dabbling in that. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Death card, and the Mother of Swords again, Queen of Swords on the top. Wow, look at this. If there was a little less of the black, this does look like, why is Hagrid coming into my mind? I don't remember the owl's name, but Harry's owl, that's how it looks. Okay. The gift of not giving a, a duck, and of authenticity, living your life authentically and being at peace with that and thriving, is something which is coming through. A lot of inner clarity which is coming in. This is beautiful. This is only going to make you stronger, like you weren't already, but yeah. So we have, as a guidance, we have forget me not, remembrance, memory, and the past hold the key. Those self-limiting thoughts that you need to intervene and release from the root cause of it. Now we'll look into the charms before we look into the oracle card. So we have a, oh, it's a squirrel. We have a squirrel You have this thing which reminds me of the clock hand. Time is not ticking. Your timeline is uniquely yours. You needed some time to recognize who you are, for your own identity to come forward. We have a golden leaf and another leaf. So the fall season is happening. Change of seasons brings all of these for you. We have this thing which can be like a tooth and then an amulet, so protection coming in. The fighter spirit is also being said. Spoon, someone being born with a silver spoon. We have a coin, which is Queen Elizabeth II, and another one which is In God We Trust, 1929. This is United States of America, one dime. There's this liberation of like, I don't give a damn of what others think. And I'm sorry about the construction noise. I'll try reducing it as much as I can. E is here. So, you know what it felt like? When you remove yourself from feeling judged and pursue what you actually feel you rightfully need to, there's this ecstatic flow that you feel in life then. I'm not able to say it properly, but I think you'll get the gist of it. We have Gemini with intelligent. So you are very intelligent, use it, don't undermine it. We have a turtle coming in, or a tortoise. There's a lot of change coming through for you. Prosperity of every kind. We have Buddha also. Meditating will be beneficial for you. Made for an angel coming in with this angel over here. Angels are gifting you many things in life and opportunities to carve out your own path. We have blue lace agate bead, which is a very gentle and very beautiful stone. You may like to utilize or work with it. We have a feather also. The storm is passing, and with squirrel, turtle, and the feather also. Your ancestors are also blessing you in many ways and shapes and forms. We have two flowers also together. One has been created, a bigger one is yet to be made, like completed. Water your own garden. Don't compare it with another. With the squirrel also. I wish I could say more, but the only thing which is coming in is anytime you feel agitated, step back a little. Calm yourself down. And be persistent about your success, your growth is something which is coming in the sense of consistency, determination, that way. Angels are really guiding the way. They are with you, especially if you keep seeing 444 a lot. Oh, by the way, before I did the reading, 11:55 is what I saw. Okay. Lastly, one oracle for number 3 before we end this reading. Thank you. We have this is beautiful. Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. And you know what? I have this card because of Archangel Raphael also over here, always placed here. And why I've kept it over here also is very prominent. There was a lot of synchronicities which happened even in the reading as the cards fell out, and I was like, it will be bonkers if Archangel Raphael came out when I was doing something, and he did, or like so. Anyways, coming back to this heart chakra energy, which comes in with this one, reverence, connect with earth. Some of you could be an earth angel also. Gaia loves you, protects you. Alright, let's see what this one says. And I think this one just has two archangels in it. Yeah, the one is with the third one is Angel of Miracles. Anyways, so this one says, he is one of God's holy angels whose role is to minister to God and his people. Raphael, which means God heals, bestows divine healing and miracles to people and animals upon the earth. For those of you who want to become healers, doctors, and care workers, it is comforting to know that you have an almighty angel ready and waiting to be of service. Summon Raphael to your side if you are in need of healing and support. He encourages you to surrender negative thoughts. My God. And replace them with forgiveness and love, as this will encourage your recovery and honor you with inner peace. The mantra is, I feel love and healing and surrender negative thoughts. So beautiful. You are really blessed. Ecstasy, feeling the ecstasy of the cosmic flow and frequency of revelations coming through. So much resonance which will keep happening. A lot of synchronicities will start happening also in the times to come in many forms. You're really blessed. And I hope you remain blessed. Stay blessed. I don't hope, I know you will continue with whatever your journey is embarking upon. Self worth was something that had to be learned in many ways, but there's so many abilities, beautiful abilities that you have potently waiting to be discovered or rediscovered or enhanced. Angels guide you. They have been even when you were a child. That's what's coming in. Alright, so thank you so much for your precious time. I hope you have a divinely um, blessed time ahead. Until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe. Hi, my lovely moon.